Hey, Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, aka Man of the People. I enjoy working for the fans of the Carolina Panthers. You guys have been hitting me up with a lot of comments lately, and I have been enjoying it, making sure that I go and respond to those, especially when I'm on live. So please keep it up. Let's continue to interact. Three more games to go and covering this Carolina Panthers team. Currently 2-12, getting just one day closer to taking on the Green Bay Packers and what will be much better weather here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So look forward to again our pregame show, which I believe strongly is the best pregame show that you can capture on TV. It's going to be myself, my co-host Andre Cassidy, and Rashad from Panther Nation Podcast, doing a great show. That show is drank water and still got a coarse voice, but 11 a.m. on Sunday, you can expect to see that. So let's go ahead and get into this almost final day of. Let's see if I can go ahead and bring that up for you guys to take a look at, and we can digest it here. Got some good stuff for you on this show. It's going to be a quick one, but I got a really, really good did you know that Thomas Brown shared with the media today that I'm going to share with you guys. Injury report is just a tad bit smaller, but still very long. So the illness is still there for this team. Linebacker Brian Burns did not practice today with an illness. Yetur, I don't have it listed properly there. It says knee, but he's actually listed today as an illness, did not practice. Linebacker Marquise Haynes did not practice, still dealing with that illness and back. Taylor Moton, he was limited in practice today, which, I guess he's really banged up because normally he gets that one rest day and then the next day he's full, but he's limited in practice today. Still have absolutely not one doubt that Taylor Moton will be putting on the cleats this Sunday versus the Packers. Tight end Tommy Tremble, illness. Sam Franklin, quadriceps, limited. David Sharp, offensive tackle, limited with an illness. Ian Thomas, limited with an ankle. Xavier Woods, limited with his illness. And Claudin Sherilis. I need to figure out the exact pronunciation of that, but he was limited in practice today, dealing with his knee. All right, so we had a chance to speak with both coordinators today, Thomas Brown, and on the defensive side, E. Varro. So Thomas Brown talked about something that Bryce spoke on yesterday, and obviously my feeling, I don't know this as a source, but in meetings, reviewing the tape, everybody looked at it and said, man, 17-play drive, 90 yards. We ended that game against the Falcons to build upon that. Bryce Young talked about it yesterday. Today, Thomas Brown echoed the same things. If we need to just build upon the things that happened on that final drive, we could be, a better team, in better position to execute. So we'll see. Hopefully it happens. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But here's, I apologize about my voice. I'm just going to take a second and get a good swig of water here. This is just, hold on, I'm going to mute real quick and then we'll get back into it because I don't want to hear you guys to. All right, we should be good to go now. So the Falcons game, right? It was, I believe it was 3rd and 3, maybe from about the 10-ish. I don't remember exactly, but that's a good approximation. Chuba takes the handoff, gets tackled at the 2. The Carolina Panthers then proceed to run the clock out, kick a field goal, they win the game. So what nobody, to my knowledge, has talked about and observed is the fact that today, offensive coordinator Thomas Brown said that was planned, that Chuba fell like that. He didn't really try to fight to get the touchdown, and he could have fought. And Thomas Brown let us know that what happened was there was a for a touchdown, and it was called Rolex. That is the keyword that they use to let everybody know, hey, once you get close, Rolex, meaning time is precious. He broke it down, saying, hey, watches are expensive, time is precious, so let's save time, eat time off the clock. I'm sorry, I said save time, but let's eat time off the clock and go and kick that field goal. And I was like, wow, that was pretty interesting. He said, naturally, he's offensive coordinator. He likes to put points on the board, but understood the best possible scenario to not worry after scoring, run all the time off the clock. And again, they were successful on doing that. Something that they similarly did with the Houston Texans and getting that victory. Let's go to the other side of the ball. Coach Ivero, who was asked about how well this defense continues to perform since being, with being 2-12. Have there been any points where he had to really make sure that he made a concerted effort to keep guys up? And he said that it has happened. Guys aren't robots. I'm paraphrasing that, saying the guys aren't robots. But come the second half of the season, he said it's happened several times. He can't pinpoint just one time, but he said it's happened several times where obviously the guys are disappointed that they weren't able to get the victory, were a little bit beat down after the game, and he had to build them back up. And sure enough, he said each time it's happened, right, where Monday you're at one level, Tuesday you're off, and then by Wednesday when it's time to come back in and put in the work for the game plan for the upcoming game, the guys have rebounded well. Gave a lot of credit to his coaches for helping with that, and said, he was asked about, hey, has this been your best coaching experience yet? He said, I don't know, but I certainly hope that each year I'm improving. I'd be a disservice to myself if I'm just as good as I was last year. And will he be a coach for the Panthers? Well, he said that David Tepper has not approached him about being a coach for this team right now. But overall, does he have aspirations to be a coach? Sure. But right now, that's not the focus. The focus right now is on the Green Bay Packers. Does he think about the future? A little bit. He can't help it. His family, he has a family. Where will we be next year? He says that happened, but it's out of their control. And so right now, a little bit Bill Belichick-ish. Green Bay. That's where the focus is. And I think that's really, as he said, that's really all he can do. If he wants to be of good service to his players and to his other staff, then he needs to be right now focused on this moment right here and the Green Bay Packers. He's been doing a phenomenal job with the team this year. Also spoke about Dante Jackson and his play this year. Being play that's improved for Dante has been pretty solid. And he really felt like once Dante really got down the system and had been in it for a few weeks, he's been able to increase his play, up his play, and play some pretty darn good football. So that is your Carolina Panthers update for today. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you're still excited about this team. I thought I fixed my voice, so I'm going to have to bring it down a little bit so I don't wear out the voice. Members only chat is coming up very soon. I figured out how to do it. All my members, if you can, leave a comment. Let me know best days and best times that I can most likely catch you live online to have that members only chat. We'll talk about anything. Football, personal, behind the scenes, my experience in covering this team, whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm going to be open to it, and we'll start that pretty soon. So again, members, let me know when is a good day and time, and I'll try to balance everybody's feedback and schedule that video as soon as possible. So time for me to get out of here. Appreciate everyone. Just one more day of reporting, and then Sunday, good weather, Green Bay Packers hopefully getting the win. Thank you so much for tuning in. Chris Jenkins for Charlotte Vibe.